Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Legendary Leaders. I am your host, Katrina Jameson. I'm the founder of Legend Leaders, where we arm business leaders with the strategies they need to master the one rule and live life on their terms, a legend life. So you're probably thinking, okay, Katrina, it's the first Wednesday of the month. What are we talking about this month? What's the topic? And I love that. I love that those of you that listen on a regular basis know that every single month I pick out a topic and we spend all of the Wednesdays in that month, be it 4, be it 5, but we spend those days together diving in and really getting clear on a specific topic. Well, this month is all about innovation. Now, don't freak out when you hear that word. And I can say that from experience because I used to be like, oh, no, I don't want to talk about innovation. Yes, this month we are completely dedicating it to the idea, the concept, and the ability for us as leaders to be innovative. We must be innovative, okay? We must be innovative because that's a part of adding value. We add value because we want to be an irreplaceable asset in the marketplace, be that as an employee or as a business owner. Either way, we want to add value and become an irreplaceable asset in the marketplace. We do that through mastering the one rule. All of this is woven together. Well, if you're going to add daily value, if you're going to become an irreplaceable asset, then being an innovative leader is one of those things that gets you there. There are several, but this is one of them. And so we're going to spend the entire month doing a couple of things. Number one, today we're going to give a new definition. We're going to create a new definition for the word innovation. Then we're going to talk about why innovation is valuable to your organization. And then we're going to walk through the 3 steps to help you innovate and be that innovative leader. Now, again, I mentioned it, so let me dive into this for a second. Whenever I used to hear the word innovation or be innovative, or, it really requires you to be an innovative leader, I used to hear that a lot in the corporate world, I would immediately shut down. Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't do my job. I just had this mental block where I told myself that I was not innovative. I would say, yeah, that's not me. I'm a problem solver. I can brainstorm. I can come up with ideas, but I'm not innovative. And the reason why I used to tell myself that is because I had the wrong definition. And I'm going to wager a guess that you probably, if you have that fear, if you immediately try to avoid calling yourself innovative, it's probably because you have the wrong definition as well. And so let's spend a little time today talking about the actual definition of innovation or being innovative. The reality is this. Let me tell you, before I dive into the reality, let me tell you what my definition used to be. And let's see if my old definition is the same as your current definition. When I would hear the word innovation, I would think, got to come up with something brand new. That's what my brain would tell me. I would think of things like the light bulb or the automobile or the iPhone. I would think of groundbreaking innovations, right? New ideas, new concepts that really changed everyone's lives, right? The life of everyone was completely changed when the light bulb came out, right? When we got automobiles and we were driving around versus riding on horses, life changed. And so when I think of innovation, or I used to think of innovation, that's immediately what would come to my mind. Now, do I consider those things innovations? Of course, we all do. But here's the key, and here's where we have to change our definitions. That is not the sole definition of innovation. That is not the only definition. The true definition of innovation is just to make something a little bit better. That's it. Innovation is all about just taking something and making it a little bit better. If we think about the light bulb, we already had light. It was just through candles and fire. So what did we do? Well, we improved upon it. From the automobile perspective, I already mentioned it. It's not like we weren't able to get around. It's not like we were walking everywhere. We had horses, and we had horse-drawn carriages. It was just an invention that made it better, faster, easier to get around than using horses. And then as far as the iPhone, we already had the phone. We had phones hanging in our kitchen forever, it felt like, right? And we had cameras, and we had records and CDs and tapes. We had all of those things. The iPhone just simply took all of those pieces of technology and combined it into one. But that's it. You can be innovative, just like I consider myself innovative now. It's simply looking at something in your world, something that you're responsible for. Could be in your home, could be at work, it doesn't matter. You can be innovative in any part of your life. The point is that you look at it and you think, how can I make that just a little bit better? How can I improve upon this just a little bit, a little tiny tweak? Just raise the bar just a little bit. How do I fine tune it and just improve it slightly? That is innovation. Don't make the definition so hard. Don't raise the bar so high on what you think you must deliver from an innovative perspective before you can call yourself an innovative leader. Eliminate the old definition. Replace it with the new. Innovation isn't creating something brand new. It's just minor improvements. It's just improving upon something that already exists. Okay? That's the definition I want you to walk away with. And so this week, your action, right? Because I always give you a challenge. I want you to take what you're learning here and I want you to apply it. If you don't, it's sort of pointless to listen to me, right? So let's do something with this. What I want you to do is I want you to anchor in your new definition of innovation. I want you to start seeing yourself as an innovative leader. So as you go through the day-to-day, I want you to look and think, I can tweak that. I can make that a little bit better. Or I did make that better. Look at the results that are now coming in. This feels really good. That doesn't mean that I'm just a problem solver. That makes me an innovative leader. You have to acknowledge it before you can learn how to truly be an innovative leader, meaning the steps that I'm going to encourage you to take, right? That you're probably already doing in the background, but we're going to clarify exactly what you're doing. Before your brain is willing to listen to those things and really grab a hold of them and do them, you have to accept the fact that you are an innovative leader. You have to open your brain up and give it permission to perform those functions. So that's what you're doing this week. Give yourself permission to call yourself an innovative leader. Step into that identity. Be that person you already are. Just acknowledge it. And then next week, we're going to talk about why innovation is critical to the company that you work for or own, and why it's so valuable and why it makes you an irreplaceable asset when you provide innovation to the organization. Okay? Go have an amazing week. As always, go and be legendary.